What horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There's only fresh perspectives and a new beginnings. This is a love story, and that's us. That's life. That's good for life, right there. Anyway, this is Slay the Princess.
I like turtles. Where? There you
are. Yeah, so Slay the Princess. You might like this.
I'm not
Chapter
gonna like
1. The hero and the princess.
I don't like any of these scary games that you play.
In the woods. And at the end of that
it's a love story, bro.
Is a cabin.
Just because love story doesn't mean it's not scary.
Is a
true.
Princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
All right, what are we gonna do? Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh, this is the night guy. Killing a princess seems kind of bad there, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. What do you think?
How about the one where, like, have you considered that I'm okay?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Ooh. Let me do this something here. Let me turn this up a little bit more here.
Well, yeah, nobody wants the world to end, but some people are okay with it ending.
Music goes. Turn the sound down a little bit.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, this is exploring. So this is not actually making decisions. This is just finding out more about the world, okay?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Depends who you're asking there,
You
bud.
have to put an end to her.
But are they okay with no more people?
Yeah. But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're
Decent
all
wiener
counting on you.
Do you have any evidence?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
That's got a point. Have you considered that one, right? Which one are you thinking? I mean, all of these are going to help us out, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Wow.
Wow.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess does seem kind of bad.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than
Dude,
slaying
this narrator's
a
a
fisherman or a miller
ass.
or a seamstress?
Well, he's British. What do you expect?
Slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oh, snap.
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately,
You have a
for the
child
both of
that
us,
becomes
you're
a
the
cop.
only one who can pull this off.
Uh-huh.
And arrest you for a criminal act.
Like I said, I don't make the rules.
Uh-huh.
No matter how much I wish I did.
Then you busted a nut that busted you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, do I get... No, well, I was going to say...
No, you have to do it.
So you have to do all
Yes,
this, okay.
but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I do get a reward.
Can you tell me
It's
what my
a
prize is?
secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward.
So no
just
head
for you.
then.
And whatever you think it might
So
be,
no head.
I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, but if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That's a good one.
Then I guess we'll
Good.
just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Nickel, every time I've had that happen, jeez.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Like the buffet.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I will.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, apparently I've been the wrong voice for this guy this whole time.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But I am him.
Pretty cool art style. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The
Reminds me
interior
of that,
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The
Take
air
on
is
Me?
stale and musty, and the floor and walls
Oh,
are
yeah,
painted in a
yeah,
fine
yeah, yeah.
layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
I
it.
don't like how the music just dropped right out.
Yeah, it's like, well.
Look at
door
the
to
hand, it's got a
basement
little-
creaks open, revealing a
Stinging it now.
staircase faintly
Oh,
illuminated
that's
by
that's a
unseen
cool little
light
touch.
in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She
Doesn't
sounds
sound like a Diablo
dangerous.
voice.
Yeah, I
It's
was
almost
like,
as if
also
she's the one in
American?
charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Do that. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs.
What are you gonna do to me? You're
Lock
shackled.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
That ain't
She's
never
so
stopped me
coldly
before.
Beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah. Kind of try to keep a theme, maybe. Guess I'm here to kill you. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
They want you to.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Nah, tighten your grip, bro.
All right, Leon wants a straight up 100%.
You ignore
Murder.
the trembling in your hands.
If you don't kill her,
Just
she'll
tighten
kill
your
you.
grip on the blade.
You don't know that?
You
But you
poor
don't know
thing.
that you don't know
Your
that.
hands are shaking. Are you?
But I know that you know
scared
that
of
we
me?
know that we don't know
Because you
if it
should
would be
be.
what she knows that's going to happen.
You step forward, your grip on the
hate you.
blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
She is asking for it.
Oh,
She is.
no talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
See?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason.
Yeah.
And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You
Wait,
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep
what you
into
wanted.
her heart.
Well, yeah, but I kind of wanted to work my way
Oh.
into it. It's
This
like
is
that
it,
machining
isn't
video
it?
that you sent me earlier.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Now you fucked up.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Isn't that like all of us?
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
It's just some kind of trick up her sleeves.
No sleeves.
Shit. That's right. Stab her again.
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
All right. Thanks
With
for
your
playing Slay the
work done,
Princess.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
now you fucked up.
happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe.
It's like an Edgar Allan Poe thing.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
we all
so-
know Edgar Allan Poe wrote Slay the Princess.
This is more Lovecrafty-ish.
That's what I meant. No, I meant, yeah. No, I totally...
This is bullshit!
What's done is done, and there's no going back now.
I know who
sorry
you
you
meant,
don't
not
like your
really.
reward, but
No,
maybe
I
you'll
didn't
learn to
mean-
appreciate it in time.
Edgar Allan
This
Poe.
is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be
me.
sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
You know, sometimes.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? We're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
What do you think?
I'm not just saying that because no, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf
Got to
ears.
get out of here.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
Gotta get to the chopper.
Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have
Oh.
any meaning to you long before, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending.
You did it. You
All
saved
right.
everyone.
Hell yeah. Woo.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Interesting.
So now, you would do a new game.
You're here to slay
You go
her.
skip.
Nice. Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track
Yes.
again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Alright, I'm going to the cabin.
That's
Sheesh.
great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yes, I've meeting
Don't
women.
believe a word she says. Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. It'll be easy,
Thank you.
so long as you stay focused. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
The game is called Slay the Princess.
The interior blade is your
Yeah.
You take
Go ahead. Let's go down
the
here.
door to the base. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it...
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Hey, baby.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Lock
She's so
eyes.
coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
No,
How about
no,
you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah,
Well, you killed her last time, so
Blade
yeah.
tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Hey, look. She's picking her nose.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Relationship?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And
do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's not pretend that's going to happen.
I mean, it could.
As far as you're concerned,
I'm not.
and as far as
That's
they're
what I'm
concerned,
banking on.
I'm
Maybe.
going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Whoa.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, let's get to know her a little bit. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no
right.
specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Maybe I want a curly answer. Maybe because you're supposed to end. Wait,
Yeah.
do you know why? Yeah.
Don't just tell her that.
Bro, are her eyes getting bigger and bigger?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Ooh, we get the option to deflect.
No, but I'm sure they have the reasons for keeping that information a secret from me. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I always run for president. Hi-oh!
Damn.
Snap!
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of
Either.
talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
About tree fitting.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind
I feel like
trust.
this is like an actual human study at one point.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim?
Because you
the
know how there
princess
was like
clearly incapable of
that
ending
study
the
that people
world?
did a long time ago
Or do you trust
when they
whoever
said
put me
that
here?
like the person in this room that you can't see is like a bad person, and pressing this button will give them a horrible electric shock. Like, will you press the button? You know, that kind of thing. Like, if it's somebody you don't know, you don't actually know anything of what they've done, are you still going to carry out that sentencing or something like that? I'll probably do it
She's
at the
wrong.
wrong thing, but there's
This
an
isn't
actual
about
thing
trust.
that did that.
This is about
Yeah.
risk. We stand to lose everything. All for the
I
sake
don't really
of one
follow.
person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
Well,
But I agree with you.
okay.
You can't. Don't bother.
All right, fair enough.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Chop off your hand?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with
Now's
me?
the time for action.
You know
whoa.
why you're here.
Slayer, I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
Examine the chains, bro.
All right.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
She can't get there. Yeah, I'll check upstairs.
I'll be here.
I'll trust you. I'll
You
trust
attempt to make your way out of the
sweetie
basement,
pie.
but the door
I'm
at the
gonna
top of the
murder you,
stairs
dude.
slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Oi, bruv.
You try
Oi.
the door, but it's you're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Defy him, dude.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oh, shit.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Why do I have dragon hands? Seeing this?
Oh, yeah.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
I'd have the same look on my face.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
There's a
Warn
warn
her.
her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Refuse.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Resist.
I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Spare.
No. Refuse resist by Sepultura, bro.
I'll make
Infinitely
this quick.
better.
Infinite better than that song.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid
Why do we have
hands.
these hands?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
You're the dragon, bro.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground,
That's why you
blood
fucked up.
flowing from your body. This is the end, isn't
You
it?
were the bad guy the whole time.
I'm afraid it is.
Oh, wow.
Everything goes
Maybe.
dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Oh, a chapter 2, bro.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is a princess. And we will figure this out next time. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We'll dig deeper into Slay the Princess. So, everybody, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.
Resist.